Welcome to this week's Casual to Extreme Bicycling. This is Jim Urban here, your host of this week's episode. Hey, this is a bicycle that I bought over 10 years ago. It's a Trek 5200. It's a fully carbon bike. And Ron Kiefel is going to show us in a couple minutes here actually how you can get bike fitted and why that's so important. The jersey that I'm wearing right here is the triple bypass, as we call it. 120 miles in one day. And this will be at the bicycle ride, the big event of this year. Let's go now to Ron Kiefel. He'll explain to you how to bike fit.
Bike fitting is the most important part of your bicycle experience. If the bike doesn't fit you, you are not going to be comfortable. So what we have is a special station set up so that we have you on a trainer, we can start looking at you. This process takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do a really good fit evaluation. We go and we check and see what's going on, your flexibility, what kind of riding you're planning on doing. And that just helps the bike fitter ascertain where you should be on the fit. We start the bike fit process. First thing is we want to make sure that we have the right size bicycle. The pieces that we look at is the seat and the proper seat height up and down. So go ahead and pedal for me, Jim. As you go along, you can see that you're able, this is a dynamic process. We check your seat height up and down. Once we get your seat height set up and down, then we'll look at measure your position forward and back so that we set your power position. Because your legs are really where all that power comes from, your legs and your back. That needs to be just right. Once we get that piece of it set, then we work on the front of the bike. We look at how you're reaching the handlebars, where your hands are on the hoods here. Because on a road bike, this is your shifting. Show us how you shift. Yeah, so this is where you're shifting and braking and all that is at the front. So you want to be able to reach that comfortably and be right there with it. So a hand position is crucial. And then also if you get down in the drops, this is a good place to be when you're descending and going downhill. Feel like you're going fast, Jim?
I do. But it's all about comfort. It's not just about speed or, being the fastest rider necessarily. It's all about having comfort so that you're working the right muscles.
Exactly, and that you're not hurting your neck or your back. If your neck is getting real tight when you ride, or you're getting cramps in your hands, or your hands are falling asleep, that means that you have an improper bike fit, and those are things that we can address through this fitting process. And you said it right. You want to be really comfortable, but if you're really comfortable and you're liking your riding, you're going to be just naturally going faster and faster and faster. So the two of them go really hand in hand. You don't have to be uncomfortable to go fast. In fact, you want to be really comfortable, and then the speed is just going to happen. So when you climb, generally your hands are up here on the tops, there, or out here on the hoods. On the road bike, and then when you're descending, you're either on the hoods or you're down here in the drop. If you're wearing cycling shoes and pedals, we check your knee alignment and make sure that your knee alignment is straight up and down, or whatever we need to do to shim your feet, your pedals, your shoes, to get that alignment just right. So we look at the side, we look at the front, and the really cool thing too is that we're just getting some technology that it's all digitized, so now we can look on the computer, put some points on your body, and see what your knee angle is, how you're tracking, and pull all that together so that you as a cyclist, you can see it just right in your face.
Exactly. So we can actually come in here and get fitted, and then if we actually find that it's not quite feeling right, we can come back in and get refitted?
Sure, yeah. Okay. We spend an hour and a half, 2 hours, and if we need to do a little refit, we can do that. All ties into comfort, speed, and safety.
Okay, sounds good. Ron, thanks so much.
You're welcome, Jim.
Appreciate it very much. This is a great thing. You got to be fitted. You got to be properly fitted if you're going to get out there and do some riding. So I recommend highly that you do that.
Great.
I sure hope you enjoyed that demonstration with Ron Kiefel at Wheat Ridge Cyclery. Hey, enjoy your week. I do want to end with this. Denver's weather is beautiful right now. I'm actually getting outside and riding. Can you believe it? It's middle of February. And I'm getting outside. When you think of Colorado, you think of snow. Well, that's up in the ski areas. Stay tuned to a very interesting Casual to Extreme Bicycling up in the mountains in February next week.